My grandma forgot who I was, then said this. My grandmother spent the last few years of her life battling dementia. Some mornings, she'd call me by name the second I walked in. Other days, she looked at me like we had never met before. Every Sunday, I visited her at the nursing home, and every Sunday, I'd sit beside her bed and say, "Hey Nana, it's Ethan." Most of the time, she'd just nod politely and ask me where I was from. At first, I used to correct her. Then eventually, I stopped, because I realized arguing with her memory only made her more confused. So instead, I just became whoever she needed me to be that day. Sometimes a grandson, sometimes a stranger, sometimes just a familiar face in a quiet room. I'd brush her hair, bring her favorite chocolate milkshakes, and tell her stories she'd forget 5 minutes later. But I kept showing up, every single week. One rainy evening, I was getting ready to leave after a visit where she barely spoke at all. I picked up my jacket and quietly said, "I'll see you next Sunday, Nana." Right as I reached the door, she called out, "Ethan!" I froze. She hadn't said my name in months. I turned around, and she was looking directly at me with tears in her eyes. Completely present, completely clear. She held out her hand and whispered, "You must really love me, to keep coming back every time I disappear." My throat closed up. Then she smiled softly and said, "I hope one day someone loves you that much too." I sat in my car afterward and cried for almost an hour.